special thing because all of us like to be out in nature, not worry about the hard things in life and
just enjoy ourselves out in nature. You know, we like to think that we're all part of nature, and so it's not kind of us out in nature, it's we're all part of the same thing, and so we love being a part of that.
Yeah, well, I experienced him being more happy and like expressing his inner grandpa.
My inner grandpa, that's good. And for her, what I have learned, and I think we've been learning this along as she's grown up, is her commitment to being outside. But Ava, it's always right there. You bet, Grandpa, I'll be happy to go. Let's go. And should I get my camera? And so her love of the outside just is very right there all the time.
I love being outside.
Stewardship. I thought a lot about a definition for stewardship. Kind of what I came up with is it's caring about something with attention to detail while also seeing the big picture, but over time. It's fostering it and taking care of it in such a way that it'll keep giving and it's sustainable for you. You know, that you can keep doing it for another 50 or 100 years. The land trust, that's one of the most important things, is this commitment to being here forever, which is sort of hard to say, but that is the commitment we've made in this organization. My mom said something to me that has stuck, which is always leave it better than you found it.
It's been 3 or 4 years working with the Whatcom Land Trust, and I think what I've learned mostly about myself is how much more I have to learn. Although I've had experience in the past with long-term relationships with a place, I have not experienced that with places like this. I've heard the Pacific Northwest referred to in multiple contexts as a unique place in the world. On another day, visiting the Fenton Farm Preserve that is my other stewardship property, it's really fun to take visitors to Fenton because it can be such a surprise. Someone in that part of the county would not expect a forest like that to be there, and you enter from the perimeter, and as soon as you enter that forest, it's just a remarkable change, and it's fun to see people's reaction to that.
My site, called White Deer, because of a possibly mythical albino deer sighting, really seasonally monitoring gives you a great opportunity just to get to know a parcel of land and get to know some of the creatures living there. So I get a lot of peace going through and picking up trash, looking for yellow archangel and other invasive plants. Well, when you volunteer in anything, you become really more deeply involved. And volunteering of any sort is good, so I just have to say that. You can grow from volunteering, say, at work parties into other efforts. I mean, because I like the Land Trust people and goals and operations, I decided to become a donor very recently. And becoming a donor means that besides supplying your children with a livelihood, you are also supplying way into the future, because the Land Trust is protective in perpetuity, and that feels really good. So I hope others also feel that way, because there's never enough volunteering or donor efforts, and this is a good group to work with.
And we just recently retired and moved to Bellingham, about 2 years now, and the Land Trust actually was our first way to meet the local community. So our first friends and our first activities moving to Bellingham has been through the Land Trust. So this is, being a steward is just up our alley because we enjoy being out in it. We observe the little things, and it's just
A way for us to contribute.
A way for us to contribute.
For something
Yes.
we feel is really important that the world needs more of. Being able to be out in the land and to actually give something back to the environment and to the animals and to the plants and so on, to keep them healthy and happy, just like we would want people to be, is very important to us.
Yeah, the cause is really a shared cause.
It is a shared cause, exactly.
Yes.
We both feel united that way.
Protecting a property in perpetuity there's a lot that goes behind it. It's not only protecting a place by purchasing the property, establishing a conservation easement, but then it's a long-term promise. I think volunteers really get a sense of accomplishment and really a sense of purpose for helping out protect a property forever and really kind of getting a direct connection to the land. So one of the great things about stewardship is it really creates a sense of community. People can get together, learn from each other, and really work towards that common goal out on a property that we own and see it protected forever. It's really given me a sense of hope that in the community we can all work together collectively towards a common goal and really improve Whatcom County, make it a more sustainable place, and make it a place that everyone wants to enjoy being in.